Hi, it's Lenneke from Lenscrafty Live, and this is finally the draw video and the winning prize that I finally made. You can actually, because this is also a design team project done by Dorothy. I used her kit to make this prize, this journal, and I absolutely love it. Even though I'm more a pink kind of girl, I really love these papers. So I'll first show you the prize. Now there will be one winner. I had 14 entries, and the winner can actually choose either this journal or the one that I actually haven't finished yet, which is the previous one. Also with done by Dorothy Papers, which is the Kindred Spirits one, and which is basically about Anne of Green Gables. You may have seen some of those videos. I'm doing a tutorial on that. It hasn't been finished, but I'll pop a link to I think the last video of that series. So I do have to finish it, but you can choose. If purple is not your color, there's some more colors like soft pink also in that kit. So let me show you. This is basically the cover is not done with anything from the kit. I took a cover. I made this. This is actually the first project I made in my new craft room. I'm back at my old house again now. Sorry if you hear the neighbor's house has been sold as well, as is ours, but they're busy. Let me just close the window because I'm not sure if you could hear the noise. Maybe that helps a bit. So this was the very first project I've made in my new craft room. It's not all organized yet, but very much so. So I've got everything color coordinated, and since this kit is called Purple Passion, it was so easy to get to all my purple stuff. It really worked. So, at least for me, it did. So this is the way I closed it. It's a bit of a little, how does it go? It's coming apart. No, there you go. It's got these 3 ties on it, but I did bind these together so that they would not come apart. So on both sides. Then basically I used the cover is basically a box where I had extra large playing cards that I want to alter in it. So I used the box for that. I covered it with some purple paper, more like lilac-y on the cover, and more like a darker lavender blue on the inside. But I also covered the outside with some fabric that I'd received a few years ago from Eva Sefriadou. Unfortunately, she's not active anymore on YouTube. She is still on Facebook. But this fabric, this here you can see the lilac paper through, but here is like a colored beam in lilac, and here it also had some purple in it. So I thought that would be excellent to use for this. I put this beautiful ribbon with silver on it, and then I had in my stash some pretty papers, pretty images, and you'll find these throughout as extras in the journal. This is actually some paper twine or paper braid that I didn't braid. It was already like that. Put several different kind of trims on here. This little flower already was on this double trim, and the bead was on there as well already. And this is some very old vintage trim that I used here. And a bow and a flower and another trim. And this actually here on the spine is a very old, very vintage trim as well. And it had already the soft purple or the lilac trim going through it, the lilac ribbon going through it. So I thought that would be lovely to cover the spine. Then here you go. So this is one of the papers from the kit, Purple Passion, done by Dorothy. I will put a link. Sorry, just have to blow my nose. I will pop a link to this kit and the Etsy shop done by Dorothy below this video, so please check that out. This is also in the kit. I went around it with purple ink from Tim Holtz. Dusty Concord. I had to think hard there because that's already in my new house, new craft room. I also put some stamps throughout the journal, and these are some tiny little cards, some ephemera. This is from the kit. This is also a tag that is from the kit, which had a tag shape already, but I use, just because I'm not a great fussy cutter, I use my own tack punch to make the top. And this is from an encouraging set with cards, and it had already the blue or the purple on it. And this is actually Dutch. En it has an encouragement on there. Ik ben sterk genoeg. I'm strong enough om elke uitdaging, to every challenge in my life, in mijn leven, met moed en vertrouwen aan te gaan. I'm strong enough to face every challenge in my life with courage and trust. So that is kind of nice. If you don't like it because it's Dutch, and by the time you get this, you've totally forgotten what it means, you can always put some paper on here and make it a journal card. Now, I did like this encouragement, so I thought I'd leave it in. And it may be a little bit of interest, because I guess you probably don't often get Dutch things in journals. Maybe you do. This is a floating envelope that I have made with the papers from Mama Dorothy. I've used this very cute little punch on there, and you can kind of fold this out and write on it, or put extra thingies in here, maybe little keepsakes. And this was also like a little tab of the paper, and I put a little flower on there. So that goes in there. This again, this also is the back is also, there were like designed papers, and how do you say, like this one is designed again, but all the backs are also from the kit. But I stamped, I added this little doily and a flower. This is all basically from the kit. So the how do you call it when it's only one color? I don't know. We say effe. And this I found in my purple folder, because now I've got all my purple papers together as well. So it was very easy to find purple thingies to add. This again, this is from my own stack. And these two are again from the kit. Then I added some old book paper. This again is from the kit, my own little stamp. This is from the kit as well, and so are these papers. So basically this is, well, the bingo card and this little thingy. So I made a double kind of pocket. This I added because it has, from a vintage book, it had purple flowers on there. So I thought that would go nice. And this is some ephemera. I finally organized my ephemera, and I was able to find some very quickly and put some in. Again, this is all Dutch, from Dutch old games. This is from Padvinder, a scouting game. And that's from an ads game, old Dutch ads. This again, I really love this kit with all the lavender bits. This is also from the kit, and I used also the little punch. This is both from my own stash. This is from another card game. Again, it's Dutch, but it has these beautiful images on there. And this is basically a game where you have to get 4 together that kind of go together. I'm not sure how you call that game. This is again from the kit. This is another little card that I added. I love those tiny little cards. So this is from the kit. This is not. This is from my own stash again, but this tag is from the kit again. And this is from a book, and I really like this because this book had like the purple sides. It has all different colors. This is the middle. It has one signature. I did strengthen it with this kind of paper tape, but I like it because it's kind of see-through. Again, these are Dutch, from a Dutch book, but I really like the purple edges, so I thought it would go well. This again is from the kit. And so is this kind of banner type thing. This is not from the kit, but this is. This is again some ephemera that I added. This is actually from one of my favorite artists, Dutch artist Marjolein Bastin. Oh, sorry, at the camera there. And this is some beautiful writing paper, again with a little bit of lavender in there. So I thought that would go well in here. And this is again from the ad game. And this is a tiny little envelope that I punched out. I have a punch for this, but it's from this paper. And this again is a tag from the kit as well. Added some ribbons throughout, as you can see, a little heart. This again is from the kit, and this as well. So I made this like two stoppers because I wanted to put in this beautiful writing paper, and I absolutely love this. Again, I could get to this. I've had this for a long time. And it is so pretty, but as you know, in my current house, my old craft room, I had so much stash, you know, layers of stuff that I couldn't even get to the back layers. And of course, the beautiful vintage writing paper was in the back layer. And now I can get to it. I will do a new, another tour, even though this is again from the scouting game. This is again from that other book, with a little bit of blue, some ephemera, because there's some blue as well in this kit. And this just goes here. Oh, where did I put it? I put it up here, didn't I? So even though my room isn't finished yet, I have too much stuff. My new craft room is too small. I need to move, find a bigger craft room. Really, that's it. This is from my own stash. This is from the kit. And this little thingy is from the kit as well. But she had like a blue bow, which, you know, there's some blue as well in these pages. Used a beautiful Stamperia stamp. Also several. This from the old book again. Another, this is from the kit. Stamped on there. And this as well. This is another beautiful encouragement card in Dutch. Een deur die voor me dicht gaat is de verkeerde deur. A door that closes is the wrong door. Een deur die voor me open gaat is de juiste deur. A door that opens is the right door. Well, not always. You have to pray about it. Get some wisdom from God. But still, I liked it here. I used a different stamp. And again, you could put some paper on that. Or a photo. Make it a photo card. Beautiful. I really, really love these papers. Here with the beautiful butterfly. So I put some butterfly ribbon that I had also on here. Lots of journaling space, as you can see. This is again kind of like a double tuck spot here with another one of these beautiful flowers from a vintage book. And a little stamp here. The other side with the doily, a little bit more of that Stamperia stamp. More papers to write on. And this is the last page, a little pocket. Again, these two are two tags from the kit. And this is again from the card game, a Dutch card game. So that goes in there. So I hope you like this. Again, if you win and you prefer the kind of the Anne of Green Gables kit, just let me know. Oh, and I put little flowers over here on the binding. So there you go. Now let me do the draw. So I had 14 entries. Here are the 14 names. I have my little suitcase here. It's very vintage, as you can see. So how am I gonna do this? I've pre-cut these to save on time. I'm not sure if this actually saves on time, but you know. And that's number 7. So thank you, ladies, everyone who joined in this challenge. I'm taking the cards for Megan with me to Paris. She didn't know anything about it, so it was a big surprise, and it really was the how do you say, the icing on the cake, or the cherry on the cake. So let me fold them. 14. Yeah, well, you've seen them all. This is 12. And this is 10. Number 3. You've seen me put them all in. Number 8. Number 5. Number 9. Number 11. number 13, number 2, number 7, and number 4. So that's all of them in there. Close it. You can read your name on there, so you'll know straight away if I pull out your name from above the camera. Okay, I got one. Let me put this aside, and the winning number is ta-da-da-ta, number 11. Oh, Lynn wants too. Well, congratulations, Lynn. And thanks everybody else for your beautiful, beautiful entries. I'm absolutely delighted that I got this many entries still for Megan. And Lynn, you've won either this journal or the one that I still have to finish. And I'm in the middle of a move. We're going to move in two weeks' time. So I'm not sure how quickly I can finish the Anne of Green Gables journal, but I'll do my best if you pick that one to have it sent off to you very soon. Okay, thanks so much everybody. Have a wonderful day, and hope to see you again soon in my next video. Bye bye.